Knowing when to leave is so important. The party, the job, the relationship. Absolutely. Shout out to Thinking Minds for that quote. Use definitely a real one. And collective, I'm picking up on the fact that your discernment is spot on now. Your intuition can't be matched. It's unmatched. Like, you are somebody who has literally taken the time out to spend time alone with yourself and really got into the deepest, darkest parts of who you are. And you really took the time to get in tune with your body, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And so now, because you are so in tune with who you are, your body, and your voice, your discernment is so on point that you can pick up on energy. And you know when it's time to leave. And this is what has been saving your life. This is what has been protecting you. This is what has been guiding you down the path that you are destined for, right? It's because of your discernment, your intuition, collective. And you're the type of person where, people like you pick up on energy far, far in advance. The information and the knowledge that you receive comes to you far, far in advance. So that way you are privy, you have this information, you're knowledgeable on what to do and how to move, so that when certain circumstances come up and things are revealed in due time, you are prepared for it. And so because you're in tune and connected to source and nature, you receive these messages and these downloads instantaneously. And you receive them strategically when you need them. And you're the type of person where you don't doubt yourself anymore, collective. You listen and trust your inner voice more than you trust anybody outside of yourself. And this is what has allowed you to continue on the course that you are on, right? When it was much easier to go with the crowd, when it was much easier to go with what society wanted, when it was much easier to go with a professional or expert in a certain topic or field, you still went against that. And you followed the voice you followed your own voice. You followed your own path. You followed the voice you followed God's guidance over your life. And because you choose yourself and you chose God over everything outside of yourself, this is why your intuition is unmatched. And it continues to strengthen and grow stronger each day. Every time that you trusted in yourself more than you trusted in somebody outside of yourself. Every time that you chose what God was telling you over what people were telling you, you built up even more strength inside because you are trusting in yourself to navigate you through this course of life, right? Though that relationship, if you would have continued down that path, that relationship could have ended your life. If you would have stayed at that job, you could have got yourself in a whole heap of mess and you would have had to been fired or got in trouble in some type of way. Or it could have held you back and you wouldn't have got this other opportunity. If you wouldn't have left that party at the time that you did, you could have been 6 feet under. You know how to listen to your voice. And when something doesn't feel right, when the energy is off, you pay attention and you move accordingly. This has been saving your life, collective. And so over time, you learn whoa, I need to not trust what I see going on around me. I need to continue to trust the inner voice and what my spirit is telling me, because you learn by following your voice that it did not steer you wrong. It did not steer you wrong. You moved away from harm. You moved away from danger. Right? So I say this to confirm that you aren't crazy. Your intuition is spot on, and you see things that other people cannot see. And this is why you are an important part of the world and what we need in society right now, because you are looking and seeing. You can see. You have the eyes that no one else around you has, right? And so you can spot corruption. You can spot those little subtle patterns and behaviors that everybody else seems to skip over. It sticks out like a sore thumb to you. Things that people don't see, things that are invisible to others, they stand completely out to you. You see the picture, the bigger picture. You see the full picture. You see perspectives that other people can't see. You have a higher perspective on life. And so this is why you are needed. And this is why you have to continue to trust in yourself and follow your voice. People have tried to come up against you, to play mind games with you, to trick you out of believing in yourself, to trick you out of trusting in yourself, you know? So even over time, maybe you even stopped sharing so much with people. You've become more private with yourself, and you've only indulged in conversations with people that you know can handle what you are sharing, right? So now you elevated your circle because you know you don't have time to play with people, and people are just going to try to be committed to misunderstanding you. But see, you're somebody who's developed this self-love and this self-trust for yourself that literally nobody outside of you can tell you anything. It's just added. It's just whatever they have for you is just extra. And that's not coming from a cocky or conceited place. That's coming from a place of dealing with people who want to keep pretending like nothing is happening when you see clearly something is happening. So now you don't allow people to come in and play and influence you like that. Right, collective? Who am I talking to? You're a force to be reckoned with. You have a powerful, powerful mindset, and it cannot be penetrated or pierced. Even all of these PSYOP programs and governmental things where they're trying to play on you and treat you like a lab rat to try to convince you and control your mind. You see through all of that. You see through all of those games. So nothing can play with you because your mind is not to be played with. People will go insane trying to play with you. This is who am I talking to, collective? Let me know down in the comments below. And listen, if this is your first time here on my channel, make sure you subscribe because I would love to have you a part of my tribe, all right? If you are returning, thank y'all so much. I love y'all for the support. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all like the video, okay? I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. It's Core. Bye.